Hi, hello, I'm Yonkas. Nice you to join me today. Hi, I'm Yonkas and I'm a young beginner animator and artist. This video is partially an introduction and partially an explanation to the 58 people who are still subscribed to this channel prior to when it disappeared without notice or warning, or prior to the short I posted a couple weeks ago. So basically I'm gonna explain what's happened, where I've been, and what I have planned for the future of this channel, starting from the beginning. Sometime around the end of the summer in 2024, mid-year, I had the idea of starting to do social media. I used Instagram as a start, but then moved on to using YouTube, thinking that it wouldn't be too hard to maintain two platforms upon first starting to post stuff. However, due to my lack of consistency and my constant disappointment and confusion on what art style and what not, I stopped and sort of deleted everything on both platforms and kinda sorta took a break for a while. Yeah, so basically I just disappeared. A few months later I started up again, only slightly more improved. During this time I posted consistently for about a week or two and gained a bit of following on Instagram and quite a lot on YouTube. Wow, a shocker. Though after a while, I kept forgetting to upload to YouTube because I was so focused on keeping up with Instagram. That was around the time I stopped using it and decided to focus on posting with one platform. And since I started with Instagram, and to me, it was highly interactive, which I thought was good for starting up a small community, I decided to stick with that. Though I may have made the spur-of-the-moment decision to delete everything on my YouTube and disappear without notice. That was one of my few mistakes when starting up social media, inconsistency being the other mistake. Afterwards, though I managed to gain some success for the next week or so, I couldn't really use Instagram for the growing my account thing anymore due to the policy change that restricted accounts of those under their age limit. The policy is to protect young teens on Instagram from sensitive content and to limit their time if time management is needed. I understand why this policy was put in, but at the time it came, it was a bit of a shock for me as it meant I couldn't rely on Instagram as my means of growing my account anymore. So I decided to rest with that and go about my life. During this time, I decided to focus on working on my art style as well as just figure out and shape just what goals I wanted to achieve as a person who aspired to be an animator and artist. From there, I started cooking up plans, reevaluating my life decisions, and other personal stuff. Basically, from then to the end of the year, I was working on my art style while also posting art stuff to those who still followed me on Instagram. On the sidelines, I worked on animating and figuring out coloring methods and other art-related stuff, as well as gathering materials to start up my YouTube channel officially. Microphone. Now that 2025 is here, I finally have everything worked out and I'm now going to pursue my animation and art journey. So hopefully that explains any confusion to the people who stuck around during my early days. Long story short, I stopped using YouTube and disappeared abruptly because I planned on using Instagram instead of YouTube, since I was mainly thinking I'd post shorts and reels and maybe some community posts like art or life updates. However, that plan backfired because I couldn't use Instagram to develop my art account due to a policy change, and since then I've been planning and working out the gears of social media and my whole niche and goals and plans and stuff. And now I'm here. Yay! And now we come to just what I plan on doing on this channel and as an artist in general, and animator too. I'm an animator as well. I'm trying. Well, I make wholesome content. That's my main goal at least. But I also have OCs and stories, and I have plans to make indie animation shows and movies, short films. Things that I dabble in would include my own OCs and stories, some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom fan comic stuff, a Ninjago AU, animated memes of said OCs and fandoms, and funny skits and stuff. To put in, I am also a Christian artist as well, so I post funny Christian skits. If you know Instagram boxies like Doodle Noggin or Joe Christian Guy or Craft Squatch, did I say that right? Craft Squatch 4, intriguing name. I kind of want to post skits and memes like them, so they're my inspiration. You should go check them out too, they're really wholesome and funny. I I also plan on making my own original comics and whatnot, so that's another thing that I'm doing on the side too. Maybe also a video game, but that's a little bit big, so that's on the back burner. Other than that, that's really it for the stuff I have planned to post on here. Original characters and lore, fan comics, AUs, funny skits, and a comic. Maybe. Something I have planned for in the future is starting an online business, probably featuring original art and doodles and designs and stuff. So that's something I look forward to initiating, but that's on the sidelines. So, that's kinda it. And I look forward to creating fun, lore-filled, wholesome and fluffy and funny content. So, see you around. YOLO. No. What am I supposed to say again? Oh, my voice sounds terrible. Maybe I shouldn't do this today. But at the same time, it means I'll have to wait a whole week before I can do it again. Why couldn't everyone just be asleep? Charging device via USB-C? I didn't do that. Who did that? Hello. Actually, not gonna lie, that was actually kind of clean. Clean. Hi. Oh. Join me today. Nice of you to join me today. Nice of you to join me today. Jesus.